So next, part 3, cultural and systematic factors. So do you feel that Indonesian cultural norms, like the emphasis on respect, I think mostly Asian have the same kind of, respect towards our teachers and our, how to say, someone who is older compared to themselves, then, or the concept of you don't want to make that face where people call us rude, right? So is this kind of a culture amplify language anxiety? If so, what do you think? How does this differ from just simple shyness?
Interesting. Well, related to culture, yeah, I think I agree with you that us as Asian,
Yeah, right. We're so afraid of it.
yes, we always need to respect the elders, our teachers especially, and I think it affects. So to give you an example, like the students, mostly whenever they are not really understand the subjects, or maybe they actually don't know, but they are just because they are respect their teacher, so they don't want to ask the questions.
Yes. Yeah, I think, yeah, I can resonate to that one because I did that once
Oh, really?
in primary school. I don't understand what the teacher is saying actually, but I want to be respectful, so I don't want to ask questions.
Yeah. But actually, it's not really good. If you don't understand, you need to ask. Yeah, you need to ask it.
I'm just so afraid that the teacher might got angry. Like, my teaching is not good enough for you? Yeah, I'm really afraid of that.
No, actually, so yeah, I think related to culture is that like the students, they're afraid of asking questions because they want to respect their teachers.
Yeah.
Or I think there's also the time when maybe the teacher give them score that I don't know, they cannot accept that they have this bad score. So they want to know why I have this score. Why I think I am already good, but why I got this score? But for Westerns, it's normal for them to ask.
Yeah.
To follow up. But for Asians, no.
I think we just
so they just take it.
And even if we know that the teacher mark our answer wrongly, and we know the right answer, which is we are in a correct, we have correct answer, but she marked it wrongly. So sometimes we gotta think it twice, or we gotta think it more than one time to see if it's the best for us to ask, or we just let it be.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's
so afraid of it.
Yeah.
I have that kind of experience when I'm in high school. Because I respect the teacher, I feel like it's okay, just one question, then it's fine. Just let it be there.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
when I'm an introvert person and I don't want to talk much. Yeah, that's really, I can resonate with that.
Yeah, that's why during our class here, after we grade them, after we mark their score, we always want to like review the test. So yeah, this is you answer it incorrectly, and this is the correct answer. What do you think? Do you also agree on that?
Yeah.
So if they have different opinions at that time, they can tell us, and we can discuss it together.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, do you think it amplifies language anxiety? For your, I mean, like personal opinion, does it maybe like 1 or 2?
Yeah, maybe I think so.
Yeah, based on our own experience, right? Yeah, I think so too. But not like major facts of amplifying the language anxiety. Maybe the culture norms, we need to keep it because it's really important for us to have respect. But maybe the way that the government or the pendidikan, how to say, the system change, maybe like modify the system to be more like lenient towards the students. So number 6, the next question: what role do high stakes exams or the expectation of achieving high grades in English play in increasing the role of anxiety level of your students? Yeah, this is a good question.
I don't really know about the high stakes exams or like the expectation for the other roles, but I feel that during like examination periods or during the test day, they always feel so nervous, like their anxiety gets so high. Yeah, and I think the reason is because they are aware that they are being tested.
Yes.
They are being judged. That's why they feel so nervous.
So when in your company, in your program, teaching program, do you have like a specific assessment in terms of their conversations, in terms of their speaking skills? Like when you have like a, you set times or week to assess their progression. So
For conversation, it's not as big like that as that. But for like a TOEFL prep or like IELTS prep, of course, we need them to be tested. But for like conversation, it's just like daily tests. So, or normally it's at the half meetings of the class. So normally we have like 16 meetings, and in the 7 and 8 meetings, we do a review. We do like a little exam, you know.
all right, right.
Yeah.
All right. So the next part will be pedagogical intervention and philosophy. So what is one specific or non-traditional strategy or activity that you implemented that felt genuinely and immediately effective in lowering the affective filter, which is their feeling or anxiety? I mean, like prevention activity.
Yeah, I think as I mentioned before, one of the things that I can do as a teacher is just to encourage them to make mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to always tell them again and again that it's okay to try, it's okay to make mistakes, because by making mistakes, you are learning something.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes, like I told you earlier, sometimes I also told them that I don't, as a teacher, I have already learned English for like several years, but there are also times when I cannot speak English. I don't know the word in English, and that's okay, that's normal. Yeah, and just being honest, told them that even the teacher is not perfect too, so the students, you don't have to be perfect too. It's okay for you to make mistakes.
Yeah. So maybe you thought of something new or like a gamification kind of activity to reduce their anxiety sometimes, or you make it like a fun session learning.
Yeah, so because I teach mostly adults, we did a lot of discussion.
Discussion, yes.
Yeah, discussion related to like daily life or like topics. What is hot topics that is trending in this world these days, like that. So making the materials true to them, to their world. So it's not only about grammar thing that is abstract and yeah, hard to understand. But for like high schools or yeah, high school students, like younger students, I use lots of games. Like there are lots of websites that we can do gamifications these days.
Have you
Yeah,
have you tried?
of course, of course. Yeah, there are so many like Kahoot, Bamboozle, Padlet. There are so many.
All right, that's interesting. I did that too as well, but it's more like a presentation instead of teaching the students, because we need to sustain their focus, I would say. Yeah, their attention towards us. So I don't think that's easy for us to do, right? To sustain the attention span. So
Yeah.
next one. Okay, when you see a student struggling with anxiety, how do you change your immediate pedagogical focus? Like, do you prioritize comfort over correction, and if so, how? It's like a personal question.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I prioritize more comfort over correction.
Okay.
Yeah, I care if they make mistakes, but I do more care if they try. Trying is the first and the main thing for me, for them. And especially because I teach mostly like private class, so 1 until 2 students. Like the class is not teacher-centered, but student-centered. There was also a time, this is my personal experience, there was a time when I asked my students to do a public speaking in English because it's public speaking class. But because of her mood at school is not in a good one, not in a good level, so she's crying during the class. And she doesn't want to do the public speaking, she doesn't want to continue. And yeah, because it's a private class and it's student-centered, yeah, I wait for her to I wait patiently for her to like release her stress, her feeling, yeah, until maybe it takes around like 50% of the duration of the class.
Yes.
But that's okay, because the comfort is, I think it's better.
Yeah, I
It's
think
more.
affective filter, like feelings, a dear mood as well, is very important key in
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah. I think also.
yeah,
Yeah,
you go first. You go first.
No, I think I have this motto that I teach human and they are being taught by humans too. So if they want to have like a fixed schedule, fixed learning schedule, they can learn with AI, they can learn with robot, but they choose to learn with human. So I need to have a role as a human too.
Yes, correct. I agree with you on that. So comfort over correction. I think I would do the same as well because when we're especially we have empathy, right? We have like high empathy and understanding. I don't think it's right for us to just continue with the teaching when we know that our students is not in the right mood.
Yeah.